What we talk about is we talk about getting better every day. We talk about controlling what we can control, right? We talk about when we hit this grass, we've got our time, and that's our time to do one of two things. You either staying the same, which is getting worse, or you're getting better. So we talk about attention to detail and the little things. And that's what I think this group of kids is really focusing on. Stop thinking about where you are on the depth chart. Don't think about what it is on the depth chart. Think about what you're doing with it. Think about how you're maximizing your time. Think about what you're doing with your reps. And think about at the end of the day, did I jog off these stripes? And when I look in the mirror in that locker room, did I do what I needed to do?
Confidence, just be able to, the ability to run, all the plays that coach is calling, and to the ability to perform them at a high level. I think that's increased every single day.
Right now I've just been working on the small stuff to get better. I'm playing tackle right now, so it's a position that I'm kind of still getting used to. So I'm just working on like footwork, all that, keeping my hand movement, all that stuff. And just as a team, I think we're just getting better too.
Cruiser's one of those guys that anything except snap the ball, you feel comfortable. You know what I mean? Like he can swing from right to left. He can do some of those things. Cruz is just a work hard, go get 'em guy. You talk about another offseason of a guy that's really worked hard. I can't say enough about Cruz. I can't say enough about all the kids in the offseason that they've decided to have. And that's how I say it. They've decided. They made a decision. This offensive line group made a decision to improve on some things.
Coach Mo's energy is absolutely unmatched. I mean, you can see the guy out there. He's always just on wires, ready to go, always just fiery, and it honestly just picks up the whole team. Like it's great to have someone out there who's just always ready to go, always just expecting the best out of you. Like he always wants the best out of you, always wants you to give 100%, and that does nothing but bring you up. It does nothing but make you work even harder.
The coaches bring it every single day, and Coach Davis, makes sure not just the players bring it, but the coaches bring it. And you mentioned Coach Mo. He's pretty crazy, and I love it. I love to see the O-line coach fire him up and get after him. They're learning every day. Is a learning environment for them. Kalen's coming along great. The quarterback, he's taking, not just my reps, but Maurice, Christian, Malik's reps. He's learning from everybody, and, it's really helping him out a lot. I can say the same thing about, all the receivers. They're learning from the older guys, Julian, Maloney. They're teaching them well, and props to the older guys for bringing them under their wing and getting them ready to go.
We're not going to have success as a 5 until we can close the fist down, because you got an open hand. You got 5 fingers open, and then every day you close that thing a little tighter. And by the time we hit that bus headed to Orlando, it's got to be a closed fist, meaning did I do my 1/11th? Did I take care of my job? Did I build the trust I needed to be? And did I, at the end of the day, did I uphold the responsibility I have to be part of the FIU Panther program? Because that's the deal, man. It's a privilege to get to do this.
I'm the older guy now, and I've played pretty much every game since I've been here, except for the ones I was hurt in. But I've seen most, a lot of things, and I can really help everyone. And it's just seeing ID and defenses, even just playing football, what it's going to feel like out there, when you got 40,000 people staring at you the first game against UCF. So I'm just trying to do my part and get everybody better.
I just love football. I love being able to represent Butch Davis and now FIU. I love being able to represent Butch Davis because I love everything he stands about. And if I'm going to grind and if I'm going to give my energy to something, I'm going to give it to this program, and I'm going to give it to every one of those young people every day. These young people that I come in contact with every day, that's how it's got to be. You've got to look at them as if they're your family.
It's more about the players. Like the players are getting more involved now. You see a lot better leadership, more players stepping up and just controlling their groups, and just getting the young guys right, because the young guys are the future of the program. So when it comes to like a lot of things, like you see Win out here, and he'll go in, get his reps, and then when he's on the sidelines, he's just talking to the younger guys like, hey, you see what Sage did right here, you see how he read this, how he did that. And it's just, you just see a lot more growth, a lot quicker growth, a lot more people just getting better. Just the whole team, and the competition right now is just something like we've never seen before. Like everyone is competing.
Being on this grass, feeling this air, and getting to work with young people, there's a standard. Don't let me be the one that cares the most. Don't let me be the one that cares more than you about your opportunity. There's not a snap I can't play any more snaps. That's how this thing works. There are days you're going to hit this field, and that energy ain't going to be where you want it to be. So I'm going to show you.